All right, you guys, it went out, but this is going to be part two. So if you missed part one, go back and watch that one. But this is going to be part two. And you guys, I just recorded this video and it deleted. It was about 10 minutes. So I'm gonna recap. It's probably gonna be shorter now, but I'm gonna recap because I gotta go. I can't be late as the coach. So guys, I was just pretty much saying that, if things come up for you more than one time, even if you feel like you've already healed from it, it does not mean you haven't. It means that you healed whatever it is that was meant to be healed at that time, or you paid attention to that. You keep it where it is. And where you are in the present moment, just focus on that. Focus on the fact that, hey, this is coming up in this way for me, and this is what I need to do about it. Okay, I need to release. Sometimes it's just that simple. Sometimes we don't have to go back to what we've previously done. It's just about where we are at this moment in time. And so what? So even if, so the heck what? So what if you feel like you're healing from the same thing 10 times? Who cares? You don't have to be the way that other people are, the way that these spiritual gurus are, or whoever it is. I don't care who it is. You don't have to be that. Guys, I've struggled with feeling like I needed to be perfect. I needed to be like everyone else. So many times I knew that I wasn't. I knew it, but I just was like, well, this is like what you're supposed to do or how it's supposed to be. And I want to be right. I want to do things the right way, the honest way, the this way, the that way. And so, like, off the topic of what I was previously talking about before, I'm gonna get back to that. You guys, I used to be one of those people that wore crystals everywhere. I mean, bracelet stacks like this. So many chains. And I'm not saying anything is wrong with that whatsoever. Head wraps sometimes. And I'm not saying nothing's wrong with that, because it's absolutely not. But let me tell you when something could be wrong with that. When you feel like you have to. When you feel like without that, you're lost. When you feel like without that, you don't feel protected. When you feel like you rely more on what the symbol, the energy, the symbol of what it represents. When you feel like that energy means more to you than your own, that's when you need to say, hold on, wait a minute. And I encourage people to do this. And this is what I did. And this is how I noticed it. I had these chains on, had my bracelets on, and one day I left it at home. And I was like, oh my God, like this is, I left, like, let me just say amethyst or something. I'm just like, oh my gosh, this is my protection. What the heck am I going to do? Da, 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 da. Like, freaking myself out. Yeah, I was that. I was there. And right away, I was being told, who are you? Like, really think about that. Who are you with it and who are you without it? If you freak out like that, or if you feel like you just have to wear it for, you to feel certain type of ways, you shouldn't. You shouldn't. These are tools and things that are meant to help you to, align with your energy. And then you create the magic, the aligned energy of what it's going to be for you. Okay, it might not feel like the same way, even though it's the same crystal. It might not feel the same way for somebody else. Somebody else might get an amethyst crystal and they really feel protected. Somebody else might get it and they be like, I don't really feel anything. Actually, when I use amethyst, I feel love. You got to be open to knowing that things are not always as they seem and not always the same way for everyone. Okay, so if you're that person, I encourage you today, take that necklace off. This reading is for someone. Take that necklace off. Take that bracelet off. Take the things off. Stop using it just at least for a day or two and see how you feel. And see what your power feels like. That's where you're healing. Okay, you're healing your self-empowerment. You're healing your mind, your thoughts. What do you think of yourself? Do you look at these things as being more powerful than you? I had to ask myself that question. And so if you're watching this, you might need to do that. Okay, so anyway, guys, let me get back to it because I don't have... Okay, it's 4:44, guys. All right, so guys, Okay, so anyway, let me tell you this. So I sat with myself that day. So remember, I was talking about how I went from feeling like drained for a few days, then feeling like angry and upset for a couple days, and then sitting in the chair. As I was sitting in the chair, just started embracing my emotions and letting the tears just fall and talking it out and letting not judging myself in the process. Okay, even though that's, if I hadn't healed from that, you guys, I would be sitting there trying to hold back my tears, sitting there trying to, say, why am I crying yet again? But no, I had to heal from that to get to the point where I could evolve enough to embrace that and to have a relationship with my emotions, a relationship with my tears, because now I know that they're magic. So I went through that, right? Then after that, even in that time frame, no one in my house could sleep. It was like 2 days where we all were having a hard time sleeping. So I said, maybe I need to sage or use Palo Santo, or maybe I just need to use my own energy around the home and just cleanse it with my energy. So I thought about doing that, and I just heard I need to take a bath. And I always take my herbal baths, you guys. It's been, I can say, years since I've taken a bath without herbs. So I kept hearing it, but I was just too tired. I didn't feel like it for weeks I had been hearing this. So then I talked to my husband about it. And so one night he was like, that's it. You're going to take your bath. Okay. So he tells the kids, like, you guys, mommy's having self-care time tonight. He cleaned everything and got the kids all together, whatever. And so this is what he said he would, how the night was going, you guys. So I took my shower, then I took my bath. I'm trying to hurry this process up. Took my bath, I put on headphones, I listened to a frequency and started to meditate. I got into a deep meditation where I fell asleep 3 times. I woke up and I was like, I can't fall asleep in a bathtub, guys. And then I went to sleep again, and I'm so grateful and thankful because I am not trying to do that. But I'm so grateful that I'm protected. I know that, everything is going to be fine. But I meditated, got up, and I just felt the energy shift. Not only did that happen, you guys, but at the time when we were having a hard time sleeping, I felt like I needed to play singing bowls, and I did. And then after I started playing singing bowls, everybody starts sleeping really peacefully, right? And then I see a video that says, whatever you've been doing, you've been listening to some type of frequency or playing something different, keep doing it. You're doing the right thing. And so I was like, oh my gosh. So it's confirmation. I still got chills right now thinking about that. So you guys, we start sleeping better at night. Things shifted. That night I took that bath. I didn't use my herbs. Let me tell you that. I don't think I said that before. I didn't use my herbs for the first time, well, in years. I decided to just take a regular bath of just water, and I used sea salt instead. So you guys, after I did that, I felt like, y'all, when people say you're going through a transition, upgrading, whatever it is, I feel like that's what happened. Because after that, our whole house, everything is shifted. The energy in our home shifted. We've been doing things that we didn't do, and we prolonged for a very long time. Things just started changing. Like, I can't even really explain to you. So my point is, you guys, be open to your intuition, listening to it. Be open to being emotional and not judging yourself for it. Be open to doing things differently if you want different results, doing things differently, and really relying on yourself, you listening to yourself. What do you need to do? Hearing it and then applying it, taking actionable steps. So I want to leave you with that, guys. I just wanted to do a video today and just share my personal experience and what I've been going through recently, because I've been talking about things that I've already done and stuff like that. And sometimes I feel like it sounds more commercially, and I really don't like that. So I'm like, maybe I just need to start talking to them about what's happening right now in my life and just go from there. So this is me. This is what's happening, you guys. Thank you so much if you watched it this far. I'm so appreciative and grateful, you guys. It's taken me such a long time to get to this point. I've been doing this for a long time, and I could just get really emotional right now, but I'm not, because I gotta go, and not because I'm rejecting myself, guys, but I gotta go. And it's just been great. So thank you guys so much, and peace. You guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and I hope this helped you in some way. If it did, let me know. Peace.